Hey, what's up guys, it's Luke here, and today I'm going to be playing an NBA 2K18 franchise rebuild of the Phoenix Suns. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through Season 1 of Season 2 and try to rebuild the Phoenix Suns and try to get them to win a championship. So let's see what we can do. So this is the first season, this is what our roster is looking like. We got Devin Booker, TJ Warren. Alright, we got some pretty good players on here. Obviously, their team is really young besides Tyson Chandler and Jared Dudley. They have a couple of big contracts we're going to try to trade, so let's try to rebuild the team, hopefully at some point win a championship. Alright, so I was offered this trade by the Dallas Mavericks. It might not look like a good deal at first, but Brandon Knight is only a 74 overall, and he makes $13.5 million a year, which is just insane for someone his overall. And Dorian Finney-Smith is, even though he's 2 overalls less, he is a 1-year deal, $1 million. So this frees up so much cap, and we'll be able to sign more free agents. So let's do this, and we'll free up more room, and then see if we can trade either Jared Dudley or Tyson Chandler, because they both make a lot of money as well. Alright, so I got this trade offer from the Chicago Bulls for Noah Vonleh, and it's actually a really good trade because we're getting a guy that's 10 years younger than Jared Dudley and 2 overalls higher and makes $7 million less than Jared Dudley. So that frees up so much cap, and we get a better player in the long run, and they'll have to deal with Dudley's contract. So we're going to take this deal here to work with in the offseason. I don't know why a team like that would want Dudley, just because like a rebuilding team like the Bulls really would want to have money for free agency, and him taking $10 million a year for a guy that doesn't really play isn't really worth it. So the only guy in here that looks like a logical trade for Tyson Chandler is Caboclo from the Sacramento Kings, and yes, he's only a 67 overall, but Tyson Chandler makes $13 million a year, 35 years old. Caboclo is 22, he can get better, and he's on a 1-year deal, and I'd rather not have Tyson Chandler for the next 2 years. He just takes up way too much cap, and we're going to take this trade for Caboclo. So now, here are our contracts. Allen Williams makes the most money right now. It's crazy that Devin Booker makes $2 million a year for the next 2 years, basically. We have $51 million in cap this season. Next season, we have $67 million. And we have a lot of guys with team options. Yeah, so now our team is really young and not making a lot of money, so we're in a good position to get guys in free agency, get spots, and get trade picks and things of that. So I think I might start simming here. Maybe I can look for someone really good to trade for, but we'd have to give up a lot for him. Alright, so we are going to sim to the end of the season just because I think we're good on trades for now. We're going to give like everyone a couple minutes here and there to play, just see if they can get their overalls up, because we're not going to do great this season. And then we're going to trade for top draft picks, as well as make sure we still have a lot of money to try to get guys in free agency this offseason. Alright, so we're almost at the contract extension deadline, and I guess these guys are Peyton's undecided, which means I don't think we're going to be able to re-sign him. And I'm not re-signing Alex Len for $13 million as a 78 overall. I think that's just too much for him. Vonleh's testing free agency, and Caboclo wants to re-sign him, but he wants $4 million a year. I'll think about re-signing him. Actually, I'll give him a short deal. I'll give him a 1+1, and then we'll decide on him next season. But we'll bring him back for $3 million. But besides that, I think everyone else out of these 5 are going to test free agency. Alright, so the season's about to end. We are 24-57 right now. We are 15th in the conference. I don't know if we have the worst record overall, but let's check the stats, see who played well this season. It was Devin Booker. He really played well. Everyone played. That's why some of these points are obviously spread around. Obviously, in a season when we're trying to win the championship, not everyone's going to play. We're going to play like 10 guys or so. Booker did great considering he didn't play a full 36 minutes a game. He played like 31, 32 a game, just trying to get everyone minutes. Plus, he was hurt for some of the season too. Yeah. TJ Warren averaged 13, Josh Jackson 9, Elfrid Payton about 10 a game. Alright. So let's sim through here. Lose to the Mavericks to end the season. Steph Curry's the MVP. Rookie of the Year, Ben Simmons. Jeremy Lin wins 6th Man of the Year. Andre Drummond Defensive Player of the Year, 15 and 12. Wow. Buddy Hield wins Most Improved, averaging 19 a game. Steve Kerr wins Coach of the Year, 66 and 16 record. My guess is the Warriors will win the championship. Did Booker make any of these? Nope, guess not. Yeah, no one on the Suns made anything. Alright, well, let's skip through the playoffs. Warriors sweep the Trailblazers, and they win the championship, beating the Bucks in the championship. Curry is Finals MVP, and we are into the offseason. Alright, so this is where we're going to have make some big signings and big draft picks. So let's go through the draft lottery, see where our pick is. Our pick should be number 1. I really hope it is. And then we can see if we can trade for other picks up towards the top 2, get some top players. We are this tied for the best odds for the first pick with the Hornets. So yeah, I guess they had like the same record as us at the end of the season. We also have the 9th pick. I don't know who that's from. That's Miami Heat. So we actually own their first round pick, I guess, from a trade that must have happened in the past. So yeah, we also have the 9th pick in the draft, so that's cool. That could be helpful. Bulls just moved into the top 3, so I'm interested to see where they go. Oh my, are you serious? We got the 4th pick. That's so unlucky. We should have gotten a top 3 at least. Alright, so we signed Mike D'Antoni as our head coach, and now let's look at we'll go through the pre-draft workouts. DeAndre Ayton's in the draft. Michael Porter Jr. is going to be an 80 overall. There's a lot of good players in this draft. Alright, so we just made a trade giving up a couple picks for the 3rd pick in the draft from the Atlanta Hawks. So now we have the 3rd pick, the 4th pick, and the 9th pick to get top players. So, yeah, we didn't trade any of our first round picks for that, so that's good. So, let's get into the draft now and hopefully get some good players. I really like DeAndre Ayton. I'd hope to get him because we desperately need a center. Or maybe a point guard, or just probably would go high overall, and then maybe try to get Ayton. First pick, Luka Doncic. That's okay. I don't know where I'd put him because we do have Devin Booker. I'm fine with him going first. He is going to be really good, though. He is only a 77. My assumption is at 2, the Bulls are going to take Michael Porter Jr., but maybe they won't. Oh, the Hornets traded up. Oh, wait, no. Yes, the Hornets traded up and gave away Kemba Walker and Dwight Howard for the 2nd pick. Oh, all right. They passed on Michael Porter Jr. They're taking Ulysses Torres. I don't know what his overall is. 77? I don't know why these guys are passing on Porter. I'm going to have to take him with either the 3rd or the 4th. We do have some solid trade offers for this pick. Teams are willing to give up a lot for this pick. I don't know though. None of these are really that eye-opening, and the really good guys have like huge contracts. Like Whiteside, Gobert makes like that's just too much. We're gonna draft one of these guys. So obviously the top one, or at least says the top, is Porter. Aiden's in 77. Austin Rivera's up there. So it looks like Porter and Ayton are the top available. So we're going to take Porter and Ayton at our 3 and 4 picks. I'm happy with that. And then at 9, I don't know. We might look to trade 9, or maybe we can get another good player. Alright, so at the 9 spot, we received a lot of trade offers, including this one, which, Bazemore and Schroeder are really good, but they do make a good chunk of money for both of them, especially Bazemore for a 78 overall. Man, he really want to get rid of Whiteside. He's not really a big scorer, though. I mean, we could use Whiteside. We do need a big center, but I don't want James Johnson. Batum is overpaid. Rudy Gobert would not be bad, but I was planning on like signing a big name guy. The first offer we got is actually the one I like the best. I do like this, but Porter makes 26 million. I like this one the best. They do want our a future first round pick for these two, but I mean I think it's worth it. These two are really good, and I do really like them both. And this is like 20, so this is a couple years ahead of time. So I'm gonna take this just because I really like these two, and they're both gonna get better and better, especially Sarge. So we're gonna take this just because the highest overall at the 9 spot was like a 72, I think. So like, let's see. We'll check their over. Let's check Duval's overall at the end. But I do not. We don't have another pick, so we're just gonna sim to the end and check the overalls of the players in the draft. All right, so Porter's an 81, highest overall, 8 and 78. Duval's a 74. 74 is the highest overall at that spot. So the fact that we got an 81 and 79 for that spot is really good. Bamba lasted till 17. He was a 75. I didn't think he would last that far, but yes. But besides that, I'm really happy with the draft and how it went. We got 4 very solid players. We're going to sign, obviously, both Porter and Aiden to 2-year deals, each making like $5 million a year. Team player options. I'm not going to take Allen Williams, and here's why. Because we just drafted Porter and Ayton, and we do have TJ Warren. So one of them's going to have to start at the 4, and Williams would have to come off the bench. So I'm not going to resign Williams for now because we are already just traded for Saric. And I'll resign Finney just to fill the back of the bench. But Durant declined his option. No, yeah, if I'm going to take Porter, I'm going to trade Warren. And I'm gonna do the one for Malik Monk, more than likely. Alright, so we're going to do this. Okay, that's fine. There. Alright. So now, it says we have 18 million. Let's take one day and just give Durant everything and just see if he'd sign. Just because I'm curious. He did not. Oh, this is what it is. We renounce all these rights. We have 50 million in cap. And he re-signed with the Warriors. Okay, that's what I expected. Ooh, Clint Capella, though. He's restricted. They're just going to match his offer. We get Paul George. Um, that'd be pretty nice. I'd be happy with Paul George. 4 years. Then we could also get... Who was the other one? Julius Randle, maybe. I don't know if we have the money. Well, we're taking Paul George. We still have 20 million in cap. Randall wants 28. We don't have that type of money. Avery Bradley, though, would be nice. I have 20 million in cap. I'm gonna offer to him just because he would be nice to have. I'll give him as much as we have to offer. See if he'll accept it for a 3-year deal. He's mulling offers. Okay. Still mulling offers. And he signed. We now have $1 in cap space. But hey, I'm happy with it. We now, okay, so we have no money. Okay, so let's just sim through the free agency because we don't have any money now. But we're good. We now have a stacked lineup. See, like if you get rid of guys with big contracts and you trade for draft picks, you can turn your team around just like that. So I'll check player progression. Everyone's going up. Paul George didn't really do anything, but Booker went up. Jackson went up. Like this is our starting lineup probably. We're gonna start 8, and I don't know. One of these 80s will come off the bench. Maybe Josh Jackson as well. Avery Bradley too. We have 6 80 pluses, and that means we'll probably have to start him at center because I don't know if I want to start Sarge at center. I mean he's only 6'10". Yeah. And then everyone else back here went up too. That's good. The guys I played a lot at the end of the bench last season went up. They get that player progression. Alright, so we're just going to be playing these 10 guys. So this is the lineup. We got Booker, Bradley, George, Sarge, and Ayton starting with Porter coming off the bench. He'll be our 6th man getting a lot of minutes, as well as Josh Jackson getting a lot of minutes, Covington, Malik Monk, and Marquise Chris. So we're just going to be playing those 10. That's it all season. We don't have any point guards, but Booker's going to be the point guard in the first group. In the second group, it'll be Malik Monk. But yeah, we're just going to play those 10. We're going to sim through the season, hopefully make the playoffs, and we'll see how we do. Alright, so I didn't realize this at the start, but this is Devin Booker's last season of his contract, and he's undecided whether he wants to re-sign or not. But we do have bird rights, so we can give him as much as we need to during free agency to re-sign him. So we'll just go through the season, then we'll make sure to give him as much as we need to during free agency next year to bring him back. Alright, so we have basically flipped the script from last season. We are now 56-25 with 1 game left in the season. Let's check out the statistics. Our entire team is healthy right now, even though for a good portion of the season, Dario Saric was hurt with a hamstring injury. So let's check the stats. Devin Booker in that new point guard role is doing very well. 20.6 assists a game, not bad at all. George averaging about 20 a game. Saric 13 and Porter 11. Bradley averaging right around 10. And then Covington doing well. Monk is doing well. Jackson's just not a scorer. Like, he's getting more minutes than these two. Actually, no, he's getting the same as Covington, but he's just not scoring well. Ayton has not scored well this season at all. Just averaging 7 points, but he's shooting 54%. He's just not getting a lot of shots. He's an 80 overall now, and he's shooting 54% from the field. He's just not getting a lot of shots in his rookie season. That's all right though. So we're obviously making the playoffs. We're second in the conference right now, and we lost to the Blazers to end the season. Curry once again back-to-back MVPs. Torres wins Rookie of the Year. Chris Dunn wins Sixth Man of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. Hassan Whiteside, and Most Improved Delon Wright. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year once again. So we are in the playoffs. The team to beat in our conference is obviously the Warriors. So that looks like who it's going to be, who it's going to come down to versus us. And we are the 2 seed playing the Lakers in the first round. We're just going to sim through that. Hopefully we can defeat them pretty easily. Yes, all right. We beat them 4-1 in the series. We can check out the stats from the last game. Saric killing it out here. 6 guys in double figures, including Porter. George shot 5 for 19. That's a problem. But hey, he'll rebound from that. He'll get it together. We're playing the 3-seeded Sacramento Kings. How are they the 3 seed? Oh, they got this guy, Jose Hernandez, the first pick. He's scoring like crazy, 42 points out here. So let's just skip through the round. Hopefully we can beat them. Oh, no, it's not looking good. Oh, my God. No way. They were up 3-0. They just blew a 3-0 lead in the second round. No way. Booker killed it. 11 for 17. George did well as well. Yeah, they all did well. But, like, Ayton's just not getting a lot of shots in 29 minutes. He's 2 for 2 from the field. But that is crazy. They just blew a 3-0 lead to us, and now we're playing the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals, and we're down 1-0. Curry once again just goes crazy on us. We tied up 129-127. We killed it. Thompson kept them in that game. George and Saric were the deadly combination in that game. And they win game 3. Porter had a double-double off the bench. That is impressive. And Curry, 33 and 13. Just insane. 2-2 series tied. We might actually win it in our second season. That would be insane. Booker drops a double-double. We're down 3-2 in the series. We got blown out in game 5. Game 5. Thompson did it for them. We just didn't shoot well from the field, as you can look from these stats. Covington, 0 for 6. Alright, this is it. We're going to simcast it. We'll go through it really quickly. Oh, we took a big lead. Uh-oh. And we lost by 10. No, 8. Stats, end the season. George had 33. No one else really helped him. Booker had 11, 9 and 9. Sarge had 13. Porter had 11. Tough way to end the season, but we improved so much between the 2 seasons and through the 2 seasons that it's only going to look bright for the next couple seasons. We're only getting better and better. So hopefully within the next couple seasons we can win the championship and complete the rebuild. So that does it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll start the off season in the next video for the next season, and then we'll do the next couple seasons in that video. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next video.